about the pros and cons of any of these things. I know most of them better than I would probably like to some days. But you know, there's Google Analytics. Clearly, a lot of companies use that. I don't find it a particularly useful tool. And then there's any number of low to high end, KISS metrics, Mixpanel, Omniture. I have done many an Omniture implementation. It's quite expensive and quite painful. It's quite powerful, but usually you get it wrong, at least the first time around. There's also sort of insights tools that are like, or sorry, not insights, but sort of more sophisticated, the reporting side of things, dashboards and that thing, like Good Data, Domo, that was actually created by the original founder of Omniture. It might give you either a sense that it might be good or it might be bad. But there's RJ Metrics, which is a logo company that works really well for database analytics in particular industries. There's also just Excel. But 5 some odd years of being really focused on this, I'll tell you there is no tool for doing analysis. Right? There's no tool that's going to do analytics. So here's what I mean by that. All these tools produce reports. Well, a report is only going to be how you configure it. But if you don't know where the problem is, how do you know how to configure the report? Right? So, should we be looking at customers based on the date they create, the date they joined? Should we be looking at it based on the, when they did certain kinds of transactions since the date they joined? I mean, I don't know, right? And the problem with most of the tools all of the tools that are out there is that none of them tell you how to be looking at your data. They just create better and better ways of presenting data. Right? Lots of interesting ways to, bar charts and 3D graphs and all of this stuff. What I really think they're there for is to make pretty dashboards that executives like.